how Tokyo's 7 medals would impact the trajectory of Indian sport. With Neeraj Chopra winning gold, Indian athletics now has a legacy, a precedent and a pioneer, and a totem who is just 23 years old. For years it hurt the two fourth places finish of Milkha Singh and P.T. Usha at the Olympics. It was the closest that Indian athletics reached the vicinity of the podium. As much as Milkha and Usha were romanticized and revered, there was still a part of their own psyche that refused to come into grips with the near miss. No longer, though, as Chopra's historic throw in Tokyo shall exorcise the ghosts of Rome and Los Angeles. Usha herself thanked Chopra for realizing her unfulfilled dream. Beyond that, Indian athletics now has a legacy, a precedent, and a pioneer, and a totem who is just 23 years old, who has just begun his career with the potential to take Indian athletics to further heights. Hockey bronze. 41 years of crushing pain is over. For long it seemed India hockey was quietly rolling down the slope of ignominy. Its heyday a sodden rail of the past, beyond redemption and retrieval. The longer the wait for an Olympic medal continued for the record Olympic champs, the lonelier Indian hockey felt. But the men's bronze medal and the near bronze medal of the women's team could potentially wake up the sleeping giant. Hockey's stature and popularity could roar. The team would only emerge stronger, bag more laurels, and the sports in the country of the hockey's Bradman, Dhyan Chand, would witness a second wind that could reinstate the departed glory. Mashiha. Mirabai's silver for 21 years, Karnam's Malleswari's bronze remain India's only weightlifting medal in Olympics. Though a popular sport, it seemed drifting down the drain after it got embroiled in doping scandals. The sport was teetering in an existential crisis when Malleswari's spiritual heir burst into the circuit from Imphal. With a beatific smile and charming demeanor, she showed nerves of steelish steel to overcome injuries and hurt and chart a new path in India's weightlifting history. A path that would be devotedly followed by thousands unknown Mirabais in the country. The most inspiring of India's medals could inspire a bare ball revolution, and no doubt restored the credibility of the sport in the country. Successor. Lovinina's bronze. In Mary Com's Olympic swan song, she found her successor to Lovinina Borghen, the doughty, gritty boxer from Boromukhia. Like her mentor, she has technique, tactical awareness, and composure to be more than one off, to be a talisman of women's hockey boxing in years to come, to rule the world for many more years. In her bout in the Olympics, she illustrated Mary-like tenacity to not surrender and keep fighting even if your adversary has a better repertoire and reputation. Her emergence came just around the time when women's boxing was slithering away from public eyes. Her emergence would catalyze its re-emergence. Sustenance. Ravi's silver and Bajrang's bronze. Since the Beijing Games, India has been churning out world-class wrestlers at a breezy clip. But winning medals, especially in Olympics, is indispensable in sustaining the legacy from going askance. All it would take is a poor outing for an Olympic sport to go out of fashion. But Ravi and Bajrang ensured that wrestling would continue as India's most prolific medal-winning stream in this century. Bajrang's medal was more or less guaranteed. The color of the medal was the only speculation. He is ranked second in the world and considered one of the finest around. But Ravi's emergence was unprecedented, making his success sweeter. They could usher in era of world dominance. Continuity. Sindhu's bronze. Though she could not upgrade her silver in Rio, her bronze was well earned, accomplished as it was against a tough pool of competitors. As with wrestlers, it was important that she keeps winning medals so as to keep the torch of tradition flickering, to reassert India's stake as one of the badminton's powerhouses of the world. The medal could fuel her for more glory and a shot at completing the medal set in Paris. Thank you.